So, there's a couple things I had put. There's so many different places things are going up. So the plan for the wellness group, so everyone's on, is I have purchased, actually Michelle and Mary Beth and I went in and purchased a challenge pack group. I just went with the three of us just because we've all been in the business longer and we all have a bigger growth than everyone else right now. So we're gonna cover that to start. It's got posts, it's got that newsletter, it's got all the stuff I've put out there, and everything will be out for you guys to have access to. I'll be putting a lot in the group this weekend. There's like a calendar. There's a something I haven't even figured out how to add in yet is it's like a gratitude thing for, and there's a whole podcast of uplifting, like recommendations daily for podcasts for people. So personal development. And I think we should focus on it as mental, what's my other word for that? Just to helping people build themselves up. So we're going to be incorporating that in as well. And then
I have a question.
Yes.
Is it just like what you purchased? Is it just 1 month? Or is it multiple months?
1 month at a time. We got it for 3 months.
Okay.
Although I really want to add the December on too to get us through. So, but we're gonna do the 1 month first, and then I can upgrade, and they'll whatever.
Okay.
But this company seems really good. The other lady, there's the one who did that personal development. She's gonna start something too, and I like her style. So we'll see how this goes, but so far I'm impressed. And that meal plan looks fabulous too, and there's new ones for 4 weeks in September, except we can't download it on phones, we have discovered. Whatever, you need it on your computer to see it anyways. So there's things like there's going to be weekly prizes, and it says in the post the coaches will decide, like I think it's on the Thursday or the Friday, the first week is inspirational photo. So everyone will share an inspirational photo, and then we can choose a challenger of the week, and each coach can choose one, or we can figure out how we want to do that. There's also check-ins. So there's the regular post, and then there's additional, I don't know if we want to do an additional post each day for checking in fitness and nutrition, or just leave that on Beachbody On Demand. I almost think I would love to get people to Beachbody On Demand down the road, because right now I just went, oh my gosh, I haven't checked in 4 days.
Yeah.
I've been so focused on this, I forgot about Beachbody On Demand. So I think although it's hard to see, they still haven't updated that, how to see what days people check in on.
They've definitely upgraded the app a little bit, and things are working a lot better. Like I was never getting any notifications for the longest time until like literally 5 or 6 days ago. With the last update, I'm finally getting, like I can see, like that was part of the problem, is I wasn't seeing when people were posting in my group. And so I had to go in and intentionally find comments and whatever. They've made great progress. I have been using it this past week because I saw that they made that upgrade and improvement, and I like that you can log your workouts and easily keep track of everybody. Yeah. So I think we can definitely, you guys can make that transition back into it working much better. So
and that might almost be a place where you want to keep your team just your team, like your customers just your customers too, because then you can track them so much easier, and you don't have to go through everyone else's stuff and go, okay, I don't know who all these people are.
Right.
So a multiple team one on there is challenging for that reason. So, and that was the other question based on our conversation today. Do we make an announcement in the group that this is the last month in Facebook, that this is open to everyone after that, it's going to be, and I don't even know how we're going to separate everyone because we've got so many older coaches in there too from our past. So that's going to be a bit of a nightmare, but I guess it's just, I don't know. I need to go through the units and probably delete some stuff too, because there's old stuff in there. So yeah, we make an official announcement.
Yeah, and I think that's a good thing, but I think probably can lead into it as Beachbody On Demand, the BOD app, they've really made progress with the app. And so we're wanting to move into that group because there's so many great features that are in it, like tracking the workouts and helping us coaches keep tabs on our people. I love having this Badass Wellness community group together, like all of us together. But, I do agree. I think as we start growing and getting more and more people, it's going to become almost really difficult to try to keep up with posts, and trying to keep up with 2 places like this month. I know that's made my head spin. So.
Yeah. And if we do like small prizes for those Friday posts in the group, but then we do a bigger shout out in a bigger prize, like those could be, I don't know, a packet of Energize. And then something a tiny bit bigger for people who are like go in a raffle for consistently tracking. And that will be determined through the BOD app. And that would be our customers. So that would help differentiate that too. And then, yeah, so I'm not going to put a daily check-in. We want, this will help by having people have to check in on BOD. That will ensure that people are starting to move over that way, or adding that in. And then if we do prizes based on that, that takes one thing. Something I've done a couple times is every so often we'll do a post that we're going in Zoom, or that something is coming up. If we can go through every so often and delete those, because they're just clogging up. If someone's searching for something when you're going through, like searching for the Zoom link, and then you find all these things, I'm going live in Zoom, and those are awesome. Yeah. I'm not saying not to do those. Those are awesome to tell people you're going in there. But we just have to remember to delete them and I know I put up, the ones I've deleted a lot are my nutrition posts. Like I'm doing a nutrition call, come and get on. So I get rid of that after I've posted the video, because there's no need for that anymore. And then it helps make it easier for people to find things too. The other thing I think I mentioned on one of our something. See, again, getting it in one spot. The Shakeology, what's the word? Loyalty cards. I'm going to start doing them, and I'm not going to put it in a big group. It's something I'm going to do like a message when someone orders a challenge pack. And I'll share the picture of it with you, but a loyalty card. So if people stay on like Shakeology for 3 months, I'm going to send them a little decal for their water bottle, or their much better, their glass. I can't do plastic water bottles anymore. I'm like, I'm obsessed with glass. And then like 6 months is a tank top or something, and then a year is a $25 gift card. And I'll put that in our group. I've got like 3 different ones, and some people print them out and send them in with a thank you card after someone places an order, but you can just email it to them. And I almost think you keep track of it yourself, because we can see in the back office, but leave it up to them. They're like, oh wait, I've got 3 bags of Shakeology. Like, tell them you need to come to me and let me know, because I've got so many things to keep track of. Which we do, and it can slip through the cracks. So making sure they know to check it off them, print that out and check it off themselves. And that's not something like Erin that you have to worry about yet. It really depends. It's, I haven't done it, and I've been selling Shakeology for 10 years. So
You haven't.
but way back, I got contacted by corporate when they used to reach out for certain things, and I had to fill out a form because I had such great retention on Shakeology. Because I just have people order it and they just keep drinking it because I guess I connected with them enough. And then you go through phases of people who forget to drink it. So having that, I don't know, having that thing, ooh, when I get my next bag, I'll be one away. That's like giving blood. Oh, 2 more times and I get my bumper thing for my car.
Yes.
So exciting. So I love prizes. So I think we have to like think about things that you enjoy and help people get that. Like, yeah, I'll get things more than once if I know I benefit from it. And we talked.
Gonna start.
Go ahead.
Are you gonna start that right? Oh, or are you gonna wait until January to start that?
That's a good question.
Are you doing it? Oh, okay.
Let me think about that. I was thinking of going back and starting for people who ordered this month. But then the people who have been drinking it for a while, do I have to send them all 3 things?
Oh, yeah.
Like even Shakeology, when they started giving the prizes for drinking it for a certain amount of time, I didn't get all my prizes at once because I've been drinking it for 6 years already. So it's something I'm new. I'm starting. You get to benefit from it if you're still here. And then just I would say I will be including discount coaches too in that, because keeping discount coaches active is super important, and it's something they can go, oh, I might be able to do that when I bring someone on too. So in one of my groups, someone had asked that, and I'm like, well, I would think so, because you don't want to deter someone from not signing up as a coach. Oh, but I won't earn that prize. No, bring them all in. Prizes, removing posts. I think finishing strong. I mean, right now we have to finish August. Erin, you need 2 more points?
1 more.
Well, yeah. You don't usually get 1 point for anything anymore.
Oh, right.
We used to for Shakeology.
Right.
Just Shakeology was 1 point, but it's 2 now. So how do you get to 5?
How many points do you have? You have 4, Erin?
Yeah.
So I talked to her about signing her husband up
Yeah.
to get her to Emerald as well. And for the amount of product you buy, you will be fine because you already buy enough to keep 2 coaches active. Unless you were planning to cut back on what you were purchasing.
I have to. I don't plan on it.
So, because all I put through my account is my Shakeology. Everything else goes through Chad's account. And for bringing on early on, you would still put most of your new customers through you while you're looking for coaches to get you going.
Yeah.
And then like now especially when I have actually either or, I can put anyone under Chad now, unless I think they're going to be a rock star coach.
Okay.
Although I might have shot myself in the foot with San Juanita because she's got a sale in her first week. I'm like, darn it, I should have put you under me.
I know.
Those were like elite points right there. Oh well. I'll just have to get more. So yeah, I will share more. Just so I'm trying to put stuff when I have thoughts in that group. But when I realized I wasn't checking in on Beachbody On Demand, I'm like, okay, I got to put this here, and doing our daily accountability and deciding what do we want to continue. I mean, that we can keep that group as our kind of our, or doing the group versus, I think we should keep that group, but also keep our pod for the main part of our correspondence. but that group is where probably we should put bigger files and things, so we can find them.
Yeah.
And my suggestions for finishing the month, what I'm going to really focus on tomorrow is I sent out my newsletter, like barely anyone opened it. It's a fabulous newsletter. So I need to figure out a better way to do that. I have all of my most of my customers in my Connection Builder, which is the program I use for keeping track of my customers. Those people don't always respond through there either, but I think more people get it because they're individual emails versus when they're bulk emails, I think they're more likely to go to junk.
Yeah.
So I'm going to send, I think probably the August meal plan and just one tiny piece of that newsletter out individually. It's going to take a while. There is a bulk option, which I don't know how it works. I should go back and do it the way I told Tabitha to do it, though. The copy and paste from Excel.
Yeah.
But just try and get more follow-ups, but showing people the value. So we've got everything we already have offered, plus we have the meal plan, plus we have high energy and fun, and September, turn over a new leaf.
I love it.
I do too.
Yeah, such a fun theme.
Fun
It
thing.
is.
And I didn't have to think about it at all. Yes, because especially this was the end of that pack of, we've done the whole year of the Fit Club Network stuff we put together. And I'm like, oh, what's next? So this was good timing.
Yeah, and I don't know about you, that Fit Club Network stuff, like there were a lot of gaps, like the people that didn't fill stuff in.
But the gaps were from the people who organized it. I don't know if you ever went back and looked.
I did.
Almost like they were frustrated about something and they just pulled their stuff out. I don't know. I'm like, can't really get mad at the person. Can you get mad at the person who organized it?
Yeah.
Incomplete.
What a bummer.
Yes. Yes. But like, oh, and then something I was thinking about, Tabitha, from you put all your work into all those, so many posts. Make sure you're saving all those, because things like Facebook, some Facebook posts, but especially Instagram stories and pictures from there, you can repeat so many of those things. Like people forget after, potentially 3 weeks, but like 2 months. Some of the verbiage you put in, especially, you can repeat so much stuff, because ideally we're getting new eyes on us, right? Ideally, some days it's easy, some days I'm like, I can't, but no one will respond to me. But I swear it's day to day. And I swear the way, like Instagram there was 2 days where it was almost all ads. And then it's fixed again. So I don't know, something changed. And now I'm seeing new people again. So everyone else probably wasn't seeing any of our posts from those 2 days either. So it's trial and error, a lot of trial and error, but having fun with it, doing our best. And there you go. Boy, it's so quiet. You guys are like.
Okay, so the plan is that we are going to move more to bod groups then? That would be the plan, moving more to bod groups?
Yeah.
Yes. No.
So the plan for everything this month on Facebook, it really depends where they get to. So everyone who's a customer, if they want to, like your people as well, you'll just keep track of them and deciding whether we want to, I'd say leave everyone who's in the big group, until the end of the year. And then come January, I think we should do our own BOD groups. And if you're doing them on your own now, that's totally fine. Keep it that way. And then you can track people better. And then we can have one big group for posting on Facebook still, but it's like it needs to be a customer one. Like we need to have a place where the value is added, right? And we can keep the current group, and they can even keep all the stuff that's in there, but just less posting come January. And whether I almost think I'll announce that we're gonna put more emphasis on the BOD groups because it ties in so closely with the programs and where we do everything. But I don't think we should make a decision that we're cutting. We don't want to tell people we're cutting them out, right? That makes it easier, I think, if we talk about Beachbody, doing it to the BOD groups. It's easier if those people aren't converting over there, they're not there.
I'm wondering if the Facebook group, I like it because it's an easy way to put little things in, and we can share small things like recipes or whatever, but it's a great way to let people know about new programs and, things that are going on and, if they're not part of BOD right now, it might pique their interest. So I think there can be a lot of value in keeping the Facebook group, but I think we definitely need to tone it back so they're not quite getting the support and the love that our customers get. You know what I mean?
Yes. And all of these
That's been
go ahead.
Oh, I just said that's been my struggle. I tried to move all my customers to BOD, but then they were having troubles. Their main thing was the app wasn't, functioning super fast. And then they said it was another app that they had to open. They were always in Facebook, doing all their little scrolling. So it was just easier for them.
Potentially in the next 2.5 months, Facebook's going to get even uglier with as we get closer to the election. So
I know.
I think there's going to be many people that don't want to be on Facebook. But giving them 2 months.
I have 2 free girls. No, I have 2 free girls that were in my group that messaged me and said, I'm done. I'm off Facebook until after the election. They're just done. I'm like, okay, that's fine. I understand.
I get it.
And that's what it was created for anyway, right? I mean, the BOD groups.
Yeah.
I mean, app is all the tracking, and I think it's cool. I love it. That. So.
Well, you'll be able to get your people on there, and that's how, right? I think if we come at it with an attitude of, oh, it's just an extra thing for us to do, well, then they'll be like, oh yeah, it's an extra thing for us to do. It sucks.
Yeah.
It's, again, we have to look at it now. Now that we can do so much more in there, and helping people reset up and put alerts and notifications so they get in there too. But we'll adjust. We'll talk about that through the month, I think, and adjust as we work on that. But I know our MBF group, we have not had the energy in there that we have in the main group. And I'm like, wait a minute, we're doing this backwards.
Yeah.
We should be amping up those posts every day. And there were people who were posting and they've stopped posting. Like my sister, although she just got a dog, so she's gonna be crazy. She got a Labradoodle.
Oh.
I should connect her with you, Erin.
You should.
Yes. But okay. Yeah, I have to go make dinner. You guys all have to get ready for bed soon. No, not Erin. Erin has to have dinner too.
Okay, good night. I would love to go to bed.
Cool. Okay, so I will upload this and post it in the group, and comments or whatever, pop them in there.
Thank you.
Okay, let's finish this strong.
Go team.
Yes.
Woo! Okay. Bye.